Bill's gonna brush the horses today. Here's Snow. I brought her out. Look how dirty she got. I brought her out a Ritz cracker. Hey, get back. And I'm gonna see if she'll eat Ritz cracker. What about it, Snow? You smell it? Ooh. What is it? Oh, she took baby bites. You wasn't too sure about it? You smelt it? You want to know? Yeah? Alright, just a minute. You going to take a bigger bite this time? Oh, take the baby bites. Right here, Ben. Right there.
There you go.
Ritz crackers. She's taking little baby bites. She's got mud around her eyes. He's going to wash her off.
We got a water hole out there in the back. Whenever it rains pretty good, it's just a runoff, little depression. It gets a little over ankle deep, probably maybe 6-8 inches. But you go out there and lay in it. And
yeah.
Some horses do. They like to lay in the water and the mud.
She got a dirt claw right above her eye there. No, Ben, get back. He was going to brush her out there, but it's a lot more quiet when they bring them out.
There, all of them kind of try to push the others out of the way to be brushed. They kind of get in the way. Hey, easy. It's cold.
Yeah, she didn't like her eyes messed with. No, Belle, get back. She just don't like it.
Well, we have trouble with flies getting on her eyes, so we have to use a fly mask a lot for her. Some horses are more prone to it than the others.
Yeah, they like chew on her eyes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting down out here watching him, getting some sun, and the sun feels good. It's still a little cold, but that sun is feeling real good. But he wanted to wash them or brush them all up after that snow. Everybody got muddy, so that's what he wants to do. Cooley's out here with us. She'll lay in the sun in a little bit. Bill's getting Jake, and he gets to get brushed. Sonny's got a lot to learn about horses. I want to talk about Sonny today. How I was wanting a big dog like that to be a trail dog and a hiking dog with me. And the reason why is all the coyotes out there. I need a dog for protection. There was a story that came out a few years ago. It looked like our area, but it was in New Mexico, but I don't know quite where it was. But it looked like the terrain I rode before. This woman, she went out with her horse, and she had a German Shepherd with her. And I don't know, I think what happened, if I can remember, some coyotes was in the brush and it spooked the horse. And the horse reared up and she fell off and broke her leg. And her horse ran off. So she was laying out there in the desert, and she had her dog with her. But she couldn't go anywhere because, you know, her leg broke. So them two coyotes, they were out in the brush. And, you know, out there, and that German Shepherd kept her, you know, barking at him, kept him away from her. And they kept circling her all the time. And finally, her horse went, you know, made it home. And so her husband come out looking for her and found her, and he called the ambulance, and the ambulance got out there, But what happened, she said when they was loading her up in the ambulance, she could still see them 2 coyotes out there in the brush. And if it wasn't for her German Shepherd, they would have got her. So a lot of people think coyotes are like, oh, if they see you, they'll run away. That's not true. They don't run away. Some of them will, but some of them won't. And the ones we always had trouble with is the paired, the mated ones, a male and female. I've always had trouble with them. They're more like to stalk you and eat you because they got babies. And so I've had, you know, different packs out here hiking with me. And one time we come across a mated pair. I was out in the brush getting limbs with Maggie. There's Catalina. Hey, get away from there. Watch her.
Get Toolie.
Why is Toolie's doing that? But anyway, Maggie was our donkey. So I was picking up these branches, using them for my fence line. And these 2 coyotes come up. And not scared of us one bit. And I had 4 dogs in with me. Not the ones I got now. And they were circling us. So the dogs, on their own, they got around me, but out on the perimeter, you know, just about 10 feet from me. And they stood and sit and just watched them. And that's how I want my dogs to be. I don't want them chasing and fighting coyotes at all. I'd rather them stick with me, not run away and chasing coyotes. And of course, they just done it natural. That's how I would rather have the dogs stay with me, protect me, and not run off chasing a coyote. They could chase one.
Oh, hey, get away, get away.
Get back. All right. Nope. Yeah, you need to learn to get back.
Get back. Float.
Catalina is going. And next is Little Cat. Catalina is Little Cat's mother and Jake's. She's pretty old. But anyway, that's what Sonny is going to have to learn, is stay with me, not chase the coyotes. And that's going to be pretty hard to do. I got to train him. When I yell at him, come back or stay, he's got a mind. Right now, he don't know nothing. But that's why I was so happy to get Sonny, you know, to protect me out there. And I think he'll be pretty brave. Sometimes these youngsters, they're not brave yet. They got to mature a little bit more. They get scared, but sometimes they'll take off and chase a coyote. Now here comes Little Cat. Sonny's got to learn, you know, hey! Behave around horses. This is good. Bring the horses out and messing with him.
Back, Ben.
Everybody's in the way. I just think he's going to make a real good trail dog. I can't wait when I can start taking him out in the desert.
This is Catalina's daughter, Jake's older sister.
Yeah, we should said name her Little Cat. We should have named her Firecracker.
Yeah, she is a firecracker.
She sent Bill up in the air many times.
Yeah.
And I think cracked a couple ribs. And she just high spirit. She's
settled now.
Yeah, she's older.
Yeah, I think she's about 10 years old. It took her a while to settle.
Yeah.
I started to get rid of or sell her. Hey, go on. She was real flighty when she was a 2-year-old, and kept working with her. And finally, one day, I got her out there, and I took we got some buggy whips, and I didn't whip her, but I put a Walmart bag on the end of it, and I just started rubbing her with that bag. And at first, she really put up a commotion, but I rubbed her with that, and I worked with her on that, and then I gave her a bath, and I worked with her some more, and she just changed overnight after that. That really helped her a lot.
Yeah, the Walmart bags, especially in the spring, when it starts getting windy, we'll hang them on the fence, because I've got those several times from a bag being out there in the desert,
Yeah.
and them smiley balloons.
Yeah.
One time we was going through the desert, and this smiley balloon come up floating from the brush. It just come up like peekaboo. My horse went one way, and I landed on my rear. Boom. Oh my gosh, it was so fast. I was just like sitting in the air for a minute. So we make sure we put them Walmart bags on there, and they flutter on the fence. And that way, if they see a bag out there messing around, they're not scared of it. And it really calms them down. They have a better calming effect on them.
Well, we get a lot of high winds out here in the spring, and those bags, different, not just Walmart, but different plastic, especially plastic bags and balloons, seem like they end up out there in the desert, and it'll just come up out of the greasewood on you.
Yeah.
And Snow's not so bad. She's
a good
pretty
horse.
well settled. We've had rabbits run out from under her feet, and she just looks at them. She's always been that way.
She's bomb-proof.
Yeah.
She'd make a good kid's horse.
This girl here, she's a lot better. She's settled pretty good. We finally had an agreement. I'd let her stay if she quit throwing me on the ground.
Yeah. Quit throwing Daddy on the ground.
Get.
Oh.
Our horses don't kick, but things happen, and the dog don't need to be smelling of their butt and of their feet. When Blue was younger, we were taking the horses out, and I was riding one and letting the rest of them run, and he tried to chase her. She took off running, and she whopped him good, kicked him, put a big gash in one of his hips, and he learned.
He stopped that.
Yeah, that's when he would first come here. Dogs have a tendency to want to chase.
Yeah,
Do that no more.
and Sonny might do it too.
Yeah. Hey.
I know y'all always hear me go, I want Sonny because of coyotes, but that's why, for protection. When it was this summer, wasn't it? Or I mean, last summer when that coyote was going to sneak up on Blue.
Yeah, I think I told that. I was out on Jake, and Blue was up ahead of me about 50 yards or so. You know, he just kind of does that, and then he circles back to me. He's a real good trail dog. But off to my left, I seen biggest coyote I've seen around here. He was the size of Blue and built like him, real strong looking. But he was off to my left. Jake seen him, and then I turned to look. Jake usually real knowledgeable. He notices everything. Anyway, he was standing. That coyote was standing like he was getting ready to charge, and Blue was up in front of me. And finally, he did. He started running real fast. So I give Jake the reins and we started in a pretty good lope. And when we got real close, Jake started bucking. He was really just pitching.
You don't want to get ate.
And that, the coyote veered off, And what it was, there was a female up there not too far from Blue, and the coyote was just protecting his mate, I guess. But he was going. Blue didn't see him coming, wasn't aware of him, because his attention was on the female coyote. He's neutered, though, but he was curious, and I'm sure the male was going to jump him, and I didn't want that, so I just spurred Jake up, and he started bucking, scared me and scared the coyote too.
Y'all see my dog Tippy? Well, Tippy and her sister, I don't have her now, but her name was Tessie. When they were young, I'd hike out there in the desert, and some young coyotes come by, and so Tippy and Tessie, they chased the coyotes, and then the coyotes turned around and chased them. It was kind of like a game. All of them was young, and I thought, well, I'm glad them aren't the big coyotes. But while that was happening, another coyote come around by me. It kind of diverted their attention, and you know, I carry my backup just in case. But so I just told that coyote get, you know, like that. But they're sneaky. But the worst ones are them pairs,
Yeah.
the male and female. So that's why I want another dog. Blue probably could fight with them if had to be, but he's getting older. And Toby, they'd beat him up because he's, you know, he's not no fighter. But with Sonny, I think Sonny could scrap with them and, you know, chase him away if that ever had to happen. But Sonny still got a lot, you know, about coming here and everything. In time, you know, he'll be mature and be able to do that. For now, he won't, but we'll see if he runs off to Kingdom Come after him. He might be, bye, Sonny. He might chase him for miles. But I'm sure glad to have him. Oh, good. She's done. They're going to feel a lot better getting that mud off of them. So I was sitting here, and I just want to tell you about Sonny, how I'm really happy to have him. And he can keep up with the horses easy. And I was looking up Catahoula's and found a picture just like him, looked just identical. And I've read about Catahoula's before because they're mixed with Greyhound. And I know some people put pit bull and other things with them. So I think he's got the Greyhound. But yeah, I looked up Catahoula's and they look like him. And plus he's got webbed feet. Blue has webbed feet, but Sonny's got more webbed feet. And that's real good for swimming in marshlands. But out here in the desert, they get more thorns in their feet. Blue's always getting thorns, but he knows how to take them out. But Sonny's just been a great dog, family dog.
Come here. Hey.
Uh-oh, a brush. Oh, not a brush. He don't know what you're doing.
Probably never been brushed.
Probably never have. He don't really need it. He's kind of like Blue, short hair.
Yeah. He needs it practice, though.
Yeah, he needs touch. And I gotta work on him on a leash because when I take him to the vet, he needs to walk in there.
Blue.
And you know, be handled by a leash. No, boy.
No. Get stirred up.
They're gonna play. Everybody's having fun. Belle's getting Tiger's elbows. I'll get your elbow. Well, I appreciate y'all coming by and watching. And So thanks for coming by from out west Homestead. Bye. And Tiger had to get up here, be safe. Yeah, is she getting you, Tiger? Is she got me help? Oh, she's gonna get Tiger. Oh, she's mean. She needs to go play with her other boy. So we'll see ya. Bye.